Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem, and I invite Reinhold Schulster to sing O Canada.
Please sit down, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 103rd Convocation of the University of Waterloo. 103rd Convocation. Now, the University of Waterloo is known to be an entrepreneurial university. Lots of creativity in terms of how the graduates do their work, the staff and faculty. And so it reminded me about the story of a businessman who walked into a New York City bank and asked for a loan from a loan officer. He was going to Europe on business for 2 weeks and needed to borrow $5,000. The loans officer said the bank would need some security for such a loan. So the businessman, he said, outside, I have a Rolls-Royce parked in front of the street. He says, I'll give that to you as collateral. They checked it all out. Everything worked out. And a bank employee drove the Rolls into the underground garage and parked it. 2 weeks later, the businessman came back, repaid the $5,000 and interest, which was $15.41. The loans officer said, we really appreciate your business, but a person who owns a Rolls-Royce, why would you borrow $5,000 from our bank? Businessman replied, where else in New York City can I park my car for 2 weeks for $15? So, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome. Here at Waterloo, each convocation is a celebration of the achievements of our graduates. And this afternoon, we celebrate with those from the faculties of Engineering, Environment, Mathematics, and Science, including the first graduating class of the School of Pharmacy. The first graduating class of the School of Pharmacy. On behalf of the Board of Governors and the Senate of the University, I'd like to express my congratulations, best wishes to all of you who will graduate this afternoon. Please savor every minute of today's ceremony and the celebrations that will follow in your own family and friends. Today is a rite of passage, a passage to an exciting future where you can apply knowledge, share your expertise, and continue to learn. I also welcome the families and guests of the graduating students. Your presence today is a tangible demonstration of your support and commitment to their success. We will begin with the conferring of honorary degrees and titles on individuals who've distinguished themselves in the Academy. We will then confer bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. Finally, medals will be awarded to graduating students who have excelled in their studies. The proceedings will take about 2 hours, and we ask you to remain in your place until the convocation is adjourned and the academic procession has left the Convocation Hall. The ceremony blends certain age-old university rites and protocols with a spirit of informality which characterizes Waterloo. We trust that it will be an occasion to enjoy and an occasion to remember. So I offer you my congratulations, graduates, and as you move on from Waterloo, I challenge you. Take risks, be unconventional, but do not forget that honesty, integrity, and the strength of character should be the driving force in all that you do. As an aside, when I was your age, I was introduced to a book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, it said, and the book studied the success stories of businessmen, doctors, politicians, scientists, and others. The book analyzed the principles behind their success and explained it in very simple terms, finally concluding, what the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve. What the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve. So one day, when finally you have made your mark in the world, make sure that you give back to others less fortunate. After all, every one of us has benefited from the wisdom, advice, and generosity of others that have shaped and helped us in our careers. So let me then end with a Chinese proverb for you. And the Chinese proverb goes like this: if you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. But if you want happiness for a lifetime, go help somebody. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming for our graduation ceremony, and the ceremony will begin now. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Harry Panger. Harry Panger was the driving force behind the development of actuarial science at the University of Waterloo into what is arguably the premier program in the world. His unique ability to serve as a liaison between the academic and professional communities has been instrumental in this development. Professor Panger has an outstanding research record. His achievements include the so-called Panger recursion, the most widely used technique for calculating the distribution of claims on a portfolio of insurance business. He has also made substantial contributions to the areas of credibility theory, ruin theory, reinsurance, operational risk, the impact of mortality and AIDS on insurance, and graduation. He is author of several influential actuarial educational and research books and has supervised many graduate students. A Fellow of the Society of Actuaries and the Canadian Institute of Actuaries, and an Honorary Fellow of the British Institute of Actuaries, Professor Panger is one of only 2 academics to serve as President of the Canadian Institute of Actuaries and President of the Society of Actuaries. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of his outstanding scholarship and service to the University of Waterloo and the actuarial profession, I request that you bestow the title Distinguished Professor Emeritus upon Harry Panger.
Mr. Chancellor, I present David Ralston. Internationally recognized for his research contributions on bipolar semiconductor devices and integrated circuits, David Ralston was a faculty member in the University of Waterloo's Department of Electrical and Computing Engineering for nearly 30 years. Born in England and educated in both England and Ireland, Professor Ralston came to Waterloo's Electrical Engineering Department in 1966. He led the development of electronics courses at both the undergraduate and graduate levels, and co-founded the Silicon Devices and Integrated Circuits Laboratory. These contributions laid the early foundations for Waterloo's nationally and internationally recognized programs in semiconductor devices and integrated circuits. During his tenure, Professor Ralston supervised more than 30 master's and doctoral students and held consulting positions with research and development laboratories in Canada, France, Japan, the United Kingdom, the United States, and with the United Nations Industrial Development Organization in India. His active research program focused primarily on modeling physical processes in semiconductor devices and integrated and the circuits. He was responsible for developing BIPOL, a fast computer program for the numerical simulation of semiconductor bipolar devices that is used by semiconductor companies and universities throughout the world. A fellow of the Institution of Engineering and Technology and the recipient of Doctor of Science degree from the University of London, Professor Ralston has published more than 100 technical refereed papers in top journals in his field and written or edited several textbooks. He also holds 6 patents in the areas of microwave and optical detector circuits and bipolar devices. In 1996, Professor Ralston retired to Oxford, England, where he is an international academic ambassador for the University of Waterloo. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of his significant research contributions on bipolar semiconductor devices and integrated circuits, as well as his service and dedication to electrical engineering at the University of Waterloo, I request that you confer the degree of Doctor of Engineering honoris causa upon David Ralston.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Paul Hebert. Professor Hebert is an outstanding researcher and mentor and the world's preeminent biodiversity scientist. He is director of the Biodiversity Institute of Ontario and professor in the Department of Integrative Biology at the University of Guelph. Professor Hebert's deep passion for the planet's biodiversity has been at the core of his stellar career. Of his many accomplishments, Professor Hebert is most renowned for revolutionizing the way by which the planet's myriad life forms can be recognized and discriminated from each other, and he has earned the moniker the father of DNA barcoding. The DNA barcode methodology, which he developed 10 years ago, has gained global prominence in the effort to catalog and enumerate the Earth's biodiversity. Professor Hebert's research has been frequently featured in popular venues such as the New York Times, The Economist, National Geographic, the Discovery Channel, and many others. He has authored more than 300 scientific publications on a wide range of topics within the life sciences, as well as countless technical and conference contributions. Over the course of his career, Professor Hebert has received numerous honors and awards. He is a Tier 1 Canada Research Chair, Fellow of the Royal Society of Canada, and was twice the recipient of the Premier's Research Excellence Award. Professor Hebert also has an outstanding mentorship record. He has trained approximately 90 postdoctoral fellows and graduate students, and their remarkable success underscores his deep energy, commitment to training and mentorship, and infectious enthusiasm for scientific research. All of his former PhD students have won NSERC postdoctoral fellowships, and 24 of his protégés currently hold faculty positions in Canada, Europe, and the United States. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of his substantial contributions as a biodiversity scientist, scholar, and academic mentor, I request that you confer the degree Doctor of Science honoris causa upon Paul Hebert. I now invite Dr. Hebert to address the Convocation.
Mr. Chancellor, I'm deeply honored to have a degree from this university, this wonderful university, this world-class university. Graduands, you are the best educated people our planet has ever seen. I say this because the tide of human knowledge rises each year, and at the moment you're riding on the crest of that. Don't take it for granted. You know more than anyone else, including your professors. My research is focused on gaining a better understanding of the diversity and distribution of species on our planet. And this is an endeavor that the scientific community had pursued for more than 250 years. We now have names for 1.8 million different species. As you might guess, it's not easy to distinguish all those different items, and my research team is building a DNA-based solution to the identification of organisms. It's going to make it possible for anyone to identify anything in the future. Imagine going for a walk in the woods with your child and touching a tree, or touching a caterpillar or a frog, and immediately knowing its name and everything else that humanity knows about it. Given this device, you'll be able to, for example, learn and counter a fraction of these scientific names, and you'll find that many of them are apt and actually tell you something about the organism. Daphnia magna, it's a large water flea. Plecatoperipatus jamaicensis, it's a lovely worm-like creature that lives in Jamaica only. If you touch yourself, you'll find, I suspect, that you're Homo sapiens, the wise ape. It's a nice descriptor today, but it's not how any of us enter the world. We arrive as a tabula rasa, and it takes much effort to reach enlightenment. Your parents began this effort. They taught you how to walk and talk. And your first teacher had to teach you how to sit still and keep quiet. But after a lot of intervention, wiseness increased, And I think there was probably a magical period in your teen years when you thought you knew it all. When you arrived at university, well, I think that misperception was soon rectified. But I'm pretty sure that when you got here to university, you hoped there'd be a day when you'd know as much as any one of your professors. And then the years passed, and you realized that they weren't clairvoyant. They didn't have answers to all the questions. And I think that in my undergraduate year, this is the thing that struck me most: the vast areas of uncertainty, the tremendous room and need for knowledge. And I think that's the wonderful thing about universities. We don't just realize there's dark caverns. They're not just the places that we confront the lack of knowledge. Universities are alive with individuals who devote themselves to illuminating these deep caverns. There are a number of students here today who are gaining their master's or their PhD in the Convocation. These are individuals who are playing a critical role at advancing knowledge. I think we need symbolism to signal our time at the coalface of scientific uncertainty. I think of Rita McNeil's concerts and her miners from the deep whose lanterns illuminate a darkened hall. I'd like to see graduate students step on stage, pickaxe in hand, to signal their work on the coalface of human uncertainty. Let me return to Homo sapiens. Because of education, our species is wise. Unfortunately, we're not wise enough for our own good or for that of other organisms. We're tearing the planet apart. The reason for this is simple. We've learned how to eat and avoid being eaten. The consequence of those two simple facts have been dramatic. When Charles Darwin wrote The Origin of Species in 1859, he shared the planet with 1 billion other humans. When I was born, I shared it with approximately twice that number. Humanity passed the 6 billion mark on October 12, 1999, and the rise continues. The United Nations estimates that our species will cross the next threshold in just 9 days. On October 31st, 7 billion humans. Now that's a scary event for our planet. Let me move from numbers to mass. If humans have an average body weight of 130 pounds, that translates into 1 trillion pounds of quivering humanity. Talk about a target for Jenny Craig. Like other big numbers, this one's tough to place in context, but let me try. Let me ask you to imagine that humanity shares a trait that's found in flatworms, such as Planaria truncata. They can be diced, and each body bit forms a new organism. So let's carry out the experiment and slice every human into 1 pound pieces and ask how much real estate each would inherit if it gained an equal part of our planet's surface. The answer is not much. Each one would need to carve out its life on a strip of land just 1 meter wide and 200 meters long. It would need to find shelter. It would need to gather fuel. It would need to feed itself. But because only 10% of that strip would be arable land, it would need to obtain its food from just 20 square meters. The challenge is going to grow. Human populations are scheduled to rise to 14 billion by 2100. By this time, each humanoid will possess a strip of land just 100 meters long, less than the width of a lane on the 100-meter track next year in the Olympics. Considering these facts, it shouldn't come as a surprise that 1 billion humans are currently chronically undernourished. It's not simply humanity that's suffering. The wildlands of our planet are disappearing. 65 million years ago, a great meteorite struck our planet, provoking a mass extinction event that wiped out 30% of all species. It was the day the dinosaurs died. Humanity's a firestorm, decimating life on our planet, and many biodiversity scientists predict a mass extinction event by the end of this century, unless matters change. Extinction is forever. This is not reversible like climate change. I don't want to leave you with a message of doom, because it need not be. We're looking to the future, not the past. There's time for action. In 1962, Rachel Carson wrote a famous book entitled Silent Spring, in which she projected that many species would be lost if we did not curb the use of pesticides. The truth of her message was undeniable. We scaled back pesticide usage, and peregrine falcons have rebounded. Ironically, the greatest threat to humanity in 1962 didn't lie in pesticides, but in humanity itself. There's an obvious solution to the problem: reproductive restraint. I know that's not a big, keen concept in the minds of young people, but reproductive restraint. If China's one-child policy went global, human populations would soon shrink. However, there are other options, and let's begin with revisions to our lifestyle. Feed corn to humans, not to cattle or automobiles. Make our cities friendly to other species. Turn our roadside verges into forested oases rather than wastelands. I'm asking for innovation, and there's never been a better generation to innovate than yours. Many of you will witness the arrival of the 22nd century, and I'm confident you'll have enough to eat and drink. However, I hope you share your planet with the wonderful diversity of life that surrounds us today. When I was your age, Canada was a bit player on the world stage. Our nation has transformed. This university is a sign of it. Major investments in support of education and science have placed Canada in a position to spearhead the effort to save biodiversity. Some of you will enter politics. Others will stay in science, engineering, mathematics, pharmacy. All of you will apply the knowledge that you've gained here at Waterloo for the betterment of our nation and our world. As you progress your lives, please try to ensure that you're not lonely when you celebrate the arrival of the next century, that flowers still bloom, that birds still sing, and that bees still buzz. Thank you.
On behalf of Convocation, I would like to thank Dr. Bear for his sobering remarks. I also congratulate Harry for his Distinguished Professor Emeritus Award, and I welcome Dr. Ralston and Dr. Hebert to the group of Waterloo's distinguished alumni. Would members of the graduating class please rise? Mr. Chancellor, I present those scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate and the University that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
I put you in the authority vested in me and in the university. I hereby present you to your various and several degrees, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities that you obtain.
You please be seated. We have just formally acknowledged the significant achievement of our graduates. And make no mistake, graduates, your achievements have been significant. You have been challenged. You have been stretched. You have invested your time and effort at Waterloo, and if we have done our job properly, you will see a significant return of your investment as you leave our campus. You have worked hard to make the financial sacrifices necessary to undertake your education. We hope it has been worth every penny. However, as I look around today, it is obvious that there are many spouses, parents, grandparents, and partners, and other special people here who are sharing the achievement of the graduating class. In this age of online social networking, in the age of online social networking, where connections can be forged far and wide, we should take the opportunity to remind ourselves of the most important social network of all, our families. Graduates, your family has played an important role in your education, from getting you off to a good start at an early age, in some cases financing your education, to inspiring, encouraging and consoling you from time to time over the years, especially at examination time. For many of our students, particularly our international graduates, your families had to travel quite a distance to celebrate with you here today. For others, your family members were unable to be here. However, we do feel their presence here today. Graduates, know that we at the University of Waterloo appreciate the family contributions and sacrifices that have been made so that you could study here. And so, at this time, I would like to call upon the parents, spouses, grandparents, families of the graduating students to please rise. Graduates, please join me in applauding the support that they have given you over the years. Please be seated. If you would like to take photographs, you may do so in the area to the left of the platform. Please enter this area by going down the left side of the gym and down through the hallway at the back. If you approach this area just before your special graduate is about to proceed across the stage, you can then take pictures. Once you have taken your photographs, please return to your seat to allow others to take their photographs of their special graduates. On the other hand, graduates, please show some respect to all of your fellow classmates and their guests by returning to your seat after being hooded and remaining there until Convocation is adjourned. We will now proceed to the conferring of degrees.
Sir Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science. Arash Agamali Zada Islam, Chao Chuan Bai, Chao Wang Kai. Richard Cancino, Andrew James Dodds, Andrew John Fair. George Leo Charles Goret, Nahid Herji, Benjamin Charlemagne Hood. Namoon Hoshanki, Rafai Jamil, Arvid Jayasandra. Tahir Khan, Dmitry Kharshiv, Peter Kotowitz Henrichen. Rahim Lakani, Victor Alexander Lipnik, Nick Xiang Yi Liu. Benjamin Luke, Josephine Mahindaraja, Sean Mahood. Nicholas Paul Meisner, Tarana Mirskandarari, Vivian Murray. Diego Luis Pei, Viraj Patel, Eliza Rayego. Wester Q, Rahul Raman, Ivan Camilo Salgado Patarol. Muhammad Shazan, Christopher Sham, Vinoj Seva Balsaradara. Kelly Lynn Crosby Spetigue, Gary Meng Hin Tam, Horan Shu. Brian Yan. Yi Yang. Also the recipient of the Sanford Fleming Foundation Award for Academic Achievement. Mr. Chancellor, I now have the honor of presenting to you candidates for the Bachelor of Architectural Studies. Elizabeth Adamson, Emily Claire Balaban, Matthew Barbizan. Stephanie Butari, Justin Forrest Brake, Graham Brindle. Olivia Wilson Buana, Patrick Burke, Sarah Megan Burke. Chi Sean Chan, Linda Chen, Yuk Lam Chong. Tiffany Shi Yun Chiang, Samantha Dofidi, Virginia Fernandez. Nyusha Gali, Danielle Geniat, Lee Teng Guan. Matthew David Hartney, Michael Hazy, Ekaterina Isaiva. Soo Yoon Kim, Tae-Yong Kim, Sayeda Pariza Kobodi. Lok Hen Lai, Sharon Lebedinsky, June Lee. Matthew LeMay, Clayton Lent, Quan Hang Karen Lee. Chun Chen Liang, Kevin Lisoy, Sai Yuan Linda Liu. Michael Love, and Wengian Ma, Sin Ma. Kaylee McKellar, Peter Markin, Christopher Moziat. Amanda Gabrielle Motier, Tyler Murray, Brian Mothalif. Kelly Neal, Maria Nikolova, Lily Normansuri. Samantha Oswald, Sejal Patel, Amrit Kaur Full. Gail Rodriguez, Jo Fangzhou Shi, Priyanka De Brosre Smita. Samuel David Sutherland, Jesse Tawal, Sonia Vangeli. Timothy Won-Ming Wap, Catherine Westgate, Rebecca Wong. Yoon Jun Yang, Yi Lun Yang, Ryan Lokhen Yong. Yan Yin, Anthony Y. Meng Yu, Wendy Shepard Sadorsny. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of the candidates for both the degrees of Bachelor of Applied Science and Bachelor of Architectural Studies. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor's in Environmental Study. General program, 3-year. We have Kathleen Ann Good, Marilyn Ann Murray, and James D.G. Tanner. Bachelor's Degree Environmental Studies Honours Program. Nader Al-Qadri, Lisa Marie Beardstow, Sarah Elizabeth Jean Coe. Ross Davidson, David Craig Dumart, Xianjiao Fang. Megan Gage, Yao Wang, Yi Jiang. Catherine Siwa Kong, Kyle Leatham, Maria Kathleen Legault. An Li, Huan Li, Cheng Li. Jessica McKinnon, Heather Elizabeth Mitchell, Nadia Batali Ile Zoe Muntabi. Anna Ormshaw, Chabitia Parameswaran, Andrew Lawrence Rothwell. Paul Semeniuk, Jacqueline Rosemary Stokes, Pei Yan Sun. Eugene Tang, Diane Unger, William Douglas Van Emerson. Yao Wan, Chiang Zhu, Zin Yin. Zhongxi Zhang, Yu Yuan Zhu, Yunwen Zhu. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of our candidates for the Bachelor of Environmental Studies. Congratulations to all.
Mr. Chancellor, may I present to you the St. John's University candidates for Bachelor of Mathematics 3-year General Programme. Jason Warren, Megan Alicia Funkenhäuser, Dmitry Kolosov. Bachelor of Mathematics, St. John's University, Honours Cooperative Programme. Ya Yun Fan, Rick Sayun Zan. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, I now present to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Computer Science, University Honours Programme. Alali Allah, Attar Hussein, Alpha Clemencio. Richard Walter De Simone, Mir Tawfiq Hussein, Ryan Dev Khater. Andrei Knezevsky, Heng Hao Harrison Lee, Asia Lerner. Ken Junyu Lee, Richi Liu, Jordan McIntosh Saunders. Jian Shi, Ben Weismark, Guan Zhong Wang. Andrew Wojnalowicz, Mu Ye, Sen Chao Dao. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I now present to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Computer Science, University Honours Cooperative Program. Matias Ernesto Camisa, Matthew Chan, Andre Cloutier. Evan Hicks, Calvin Hung, Shu Man Ip. Mark Ronald Paul Johnston, Nahir Khan, Andy Langton. Gareth MacLeod, Hamsaran Mahalingam, Sean Adrian James Nyman. Timothy Ong, Derek Rabindran, Alexander Zenkov. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I now present to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Computer Science and Financial Management, University Honours Cooperative Program. Ishan Sutar, Liang Dram. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now present to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Mathematics, University General Program, 3-year. Chan Chen, David William Edge, Robert James Henry. Christopher Drotian Lau, Hydro Lee, Jinghan Mai. Anthony H. Wynn, Ge Song, Glenn Wilfred Watkinson. Linda Yaching Shu. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I now present to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Mathematics, General Cooperative Program, 3-year. Robert Michael DeCare, Dominic Ningyan Lee, Kirtiga Nadisapilai. Michelle Wing Yi Ng. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now present to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Mathematics, University Honours Program. Angeline, Tej Banhan, Matthew Bartley. Chuang B, Frederick John Blaze, Jessica Blissett. Caitlin Ann Bunting, Tao Tsai, John Charn. Sung Ho Choi, Mengyuan Dai, Kulsum Danish. Josanne David, Rishi Deer, Yanan Dong. Shi Chan Du, Min Gao, Shi Gao. Long Ji Guo, Wei Dan Guo, Carly Schuyler Harris. Kyle Anderson Jerome Hinkson, Kershin Ho, Wendy Huidri Hu. Wenling Jiang, Yan Fei Jiang, Yan Jin. Hui Yi Kai, Joycelyn Isadora Karel, Natalie Khmelnitsky. Min Kang Kim, Purnima Kohli, John Daniel Ladan. Ngoc Thi Bish Le, Cheryl Sao Mun Leung, Feng Li. Hang Liu, Nian Liu, Jing Liu. Ying Liu, Qianlin Lu, Chan Lu. Zihao Lu, Ramandeep Nagi, Yun Seong Nam. Nikola Obradovich, Shihe Chu, Boris Romanenko. Samantha Sevchik, Bo Tao Shen, Jia Chi Shen. Mohammed El Hassan Osama Sid Ahmed, Andrew Ludovicus Siegfried, Andrew Sitt. Margaret Ann Smith, Michael Christopher Spang, Matthew Stein. Milica Stojanovic, Jia Chao Sun, Zhao Sun. Zhiyao Sun, An Tai, Hang Tan. Yidan Tang, Lei Tao, Jonathan James Thiessen. Frank Thomas, Sarah Valani, Ajit Vankwani. Daoxing Wang, Yujiao Wang, Teresha Priscilla Wilson. Yin Ning Wong, Shao Zong Wu, Han Hui Xie. Ke Jia Shu, Hao Bing Yang, Yi Yao. Ro Fan Yu, Tang Tang Zhang, Shi Yong Zheng. Wen Ding Zhou. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Mathematics University Honours Cooperative Program. Damien Babulal, Andre Balash, Hikmet Bekosalai. Philip Bernardi, Paul Bian, Chi Yu Eddie Chan. Chen Chen, Yuan Chen, Ning Chung. Hyun Soo Choi, Clayton Chua, David Chung Chum Lam. Tyler Coughlin, Catalina Anna Maria Coleman, Wei Sui. Benjamin Ross Danko, Marguerite des Trois Maisons, Ahmed Al Zain. Ming Yu Fong, Jacqueline Fong, Sean Higgins. Heather Ann Ingram, Chintan Singh Jaggi, Chung Chun Ji. Nilufar Khalili, Hee-Jung Andrew Kim, Kevin Seong Byam Kim. Taras Kinash, Yelena Kovac, and Ching Tse Lam. Chelsea Lau, Han Lee, Louisa Yuen Ka Lee. Ting Ting Lee, Sarah Mizra, Jeremy Manes. Adrian Maroon, Crystal Anandi Mulchan, Gagandeep Kaur Pabla. Juwan Park, Muhammad Patel, Sasha Ramani. Christine Rossi, Pulad Ustayan, Tobias Schuler. Jia Ni Shen, Zheng Wei Shen, Un Yong Shin. Song Yan Shin, Sally Man Hei So, Bilgun Sadnamdor. Maxwell Lawrence Spear, John Stinson, Michael Tardibuano. Michael James Thompson, Kelly Y. Ying Soy, Jua Wang. Mike Shin Wong, Sari Xiao Wong, Patrick Whalen. Jane Chung Yan Wong, Ji Yuan Wu, Shiga Yan. Wei Jun Sylvia Yang, Jia Sheng Ye, Hui Yan Yun. Yang Zhang, Bashua Zhu, Yua Zhu. Tomas Zunino. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Software Engineering Honors Co-op Program. Ikechukwu Eshiakwu. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
It's my pleasure to present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science, General Science 3-year. William Y. Kit Chan, Yu Meng Chan, Stephanie Hui Ling Chin. William Fung, Edson Kabir, Rose Ann Lopez. Stephen Walter Lundberg, Haley Ann Martin, Bridget Grace Assel Matson. Ashley Elizabeth Parker, Patrick Santa Kumar, Henry Toy,
Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Honours Programs. Azmat Asghar Ali Abdul Hussain, Soeb Othman Bazir, Gurpreet Kaur Baki. Dilpreet Bogal, Laurie Michelle Carrero, Stephen Loris Casagrande. Mandy Chow, Carl Shingka Cheng, Tasha Cherian. Ivan Chun Yin Chuk, Yu Yong Chong, Aman Shadari. Michelle Chua, Sarah Wu Kyung Chung, Chloe Bandari Cole. Hitesh Dama, Sundeep Dahal, Wongji Du. Farah El Zarkut, Kristen Lynn Flegel, Amanda Patricia Lai Ming Fun. David Fletcher Graham, Justin Hildebrand, Christine Powell. Chulho Hyun, Fatima Zara Jaffer, Mili Jen. Kasra Kalaj, Haris Yusuf Khan, Zaid Khan. Melissa Lam, Vivian Yi Mang Ryong, Eben Olua, Margaret Lewis. Yiran Lee, Shujin Lin, Sajid Loganathan.
Duncan William Scott Mackenzie, Robert Alexander Main, Videdra Manthorn. Gustavo Mindrao, Mohammed Ali Musa, Ana Maria Oltenau. Kashama Pai, Hardis Pakshir, Deep Patel. David Pomeranski, Yin Chuan, Anil Imran Qureshi. Raymond Ramnarin, Sarah Rizvi, Sarah Rufal. Negin Sardashti, Aikil Sayani, Stefan Schneider. George R. Shamsun, Surshana Sanmugatnathan, Gangpreet Singh. Sanjana Sutaria, Ishan Amanda Teng, Divyanath Dayaparanithi. Andrew Thongsak, Jody Lee Todd, Ryan Toman. Alisa M. Vanderlaan, Sichuan Huang, Toyoi Wu. Zhuang Qingyan, Ding Qingyang, Inka Ying Ka Yong. Mirzada Zahik, Yin Zhao, Jonathan Zimmerman.
Thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you the candidates for Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy. Faiza Ahmad, Anthony Amadio, Faze Arab. Benjamin Thomas Austin, Noah J. Bates, Gregory Beacock, Lindsay Bennett, Bridget Braceland, Joshua Brady. Christopher Braxmeyer, Liette Brusilovsky, Claude Robert Charbonneau. Daniel Chenier, Shawani Shabar, Jackie Y. Yep Chua. Michael Andrew Collins, Jennifer Coutu, Matthew DeMarco. Rubina Dubry, Matthew D. Giovanni, Cynthia Durant, Akiko Ibata, Christina Edwards, Rosalind Fleitas, Heather Foley, Rebecca Fong, Harnian Ghaffari. Marc-Andre Gravel, Ashley Goebbels, Marion Gerges. Catherine Elizabeth Dale Bouzet, Sabrina Hack, Christopher Patrick Hartman. Sherry Dawn Howard. Patricia Gunling Hung. Aliyah Kasamali. Jasdeep Jessica Kataria. Ashley Joy Kelly. Athanasios Koromenos. Denise Kreutzweiser. Emily Catherine La Mancha. Ivy Lee. Maruka Lee, Karen K.K. Leung, Sarah Helen McComb. Linda Marie McDougall, Mina McHale, Avalon Magdalene Nazareth. Preston Ng, Lisa Ng Hang, Tiffany Ann Nero. Catherine Nolan, Wayne Narana, Janine Elizabeth Oliver. Lacey Parker, Bill Michael Patrianakos, Christy Pelkey, Ryan Edward Petrachuk, Paul Przaki, Angela Marie Puim. Isra Rahman, Ashley Alexis Costigan Renault, Sanaz Riahi, Amanda Robbins, Eric John Philip Romerall, Nikki Sangera, John Sewell, John Ty, Lisa Tarantzis, Jeffrey Trin, Bin Vo, Brittany Weber, Jeffrey Wong, Matthew Woolsey, Michelle Yang, Sarah Zanuzani Azad, thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, I'm honored to present the candidates for graduate degrees. The Master of Applied Environmental Studies, Sarah Margarita Salini, Lee Kabanshi Shishimba, Christopher Daniel Langley. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for Master of Science. I do. Master of Applied Science. Terilyn Margaret Martin, Sabina Naushad. Chancellor, I now present the candidates for Master of Science. Antonio DeFibo, Homa Hirolapur, Robert Michael Alexander Neely. I now present the candidates for Master of Applied Science. Abdullah Al-Khazal, Amar Al-Zaliti, Dragos Vestiu. Kishu Kai, Carl Chan, Linda Ann Charbonneau. Matthew Charbonneau, Ahmed Mohammed Al Sayed Al Hadidi, Amr El Nazari. Jennifer Elizabeth Engels, Jonathan Ailson, Ryan George. Allison Kayla Janet Lewis, Jason Gregory Gillum, Yugan Han. Thomas Haylock, Nassim Al-Sadat Hosseini, Faye Wolf. Kenneth Chi Yin Jun, Sina Kirka, Yoon Mi Lee. Zhao Li, Ji Yu, Anastasios Lubogiannis. Yi Yuo, Asan Masnavi, Yinhan Mei. Joshua John Edward Moore, Megana Mukherjee, Lana Michelle Obach. Matthew Ryan Obach, Christine Rogalski, Preet Sabarwal. Yi Shangguan, Ala Cindy, Karen Sukijek. Chad Raymond Van der Wood, Lutz Gabriela Vasquez Pascual, Sona Paramnath Visa Kamorti. Bonnie Yu, Lu Yan Zhang. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I present candidates for Master of Architecture, B. Allison Boyce, Mariana Rosa Nicola, Carolyn Dawn Fearley. Mariam Gayedi Karimi, Sohail Ghazizadeh, Edward J. Hamilton. Sabrina Deanne Pfeiffinger, Michael John Panachi, Ashley Snap. Michael David Brian Taylor, Brian Torrance, Jillian Rebecca Terrell. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I present the candidates for Master of Arts. Jill Kennedy, Janet Ellen Mayer, Dijan Pavlich. I present the candidates for the Master in Business, Entrepreneurship, and Technology. Rishikesh Abaj Kumar, Doran Barbalat, Michelle Berlowitz. Tyree Chen, Aubrey De Silva, Louis El Padre. David Alberto Ensuncho, Arwa Esmirli, Victor Manuel Gonzalez Carrillo. Adam Wright, Abid Hassan Ali, Therese Karatani. Srimaran Lankaswaran, Sharon Ching Ma, Annika Martins. Sean McGinnis, Andre Miadinho, Avinash Mohammed. Prasad Naganjan, Krishna Chaitanya Muti, Kahindi Odumosu. Pierre-Marc Pepin, Milad Razvan, Justin Rivard. Andrew Sartori, Carla Tafich Salim, Vishnu Varadaraj. Andrew James White, Huang Ji, Hui Zhang. Hui Zhang. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I present the candidates for Master of Engineering. Juzer Abbas, Raza Urrehman Abbasi, Imran Ahmed. Riaz Ahmed, Wasim Akhtar, Ahmad Al-Ali. Muhammad Ashraf, Diogo Brian Barco, Mana Vector. Wenji Ao, Yuan Cheng, Mohammed Musa Chowdhury. Yani Cruz Vieira, Zishan Abbas Dawudani, Amish Diwan. Chen Yuan Gao, Nikhil Grover, Payne Howell. Ihsanul Haq, Andrew Hartman, Shahada Hussain. Humayun Kabir, Samir Kala, Muslim P. Hadi Latif, Yujun Lee, Tarek Mahmood. Rina Kalpatu Matai, Ansh Mehta, Asan Namo. Rohan Montero, Kazim Nazula, Sandy Devanatha Pillai. Asif Rahman, Muhammad Imam Ur Rahman, Mohd Firuzur Rahman. Faraz Sarwaro, Nabi Sheikh, Zohar Ahmed Siddiqui. Aman Singh, Farid Siri, Shiva Vasudevan. Jayan Vasapuri, Syed Mohammed Zaidi, Abbas Zanjani. Jelena Zingovic. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I present the candidates for Master of Management Sciences. Ali Wasabi, Sepide Gabi Bazu, Aftab Hussain. Ahmad Khan, Mihaela Mutaki, Mamta Pandey. Susanna Pinto, Newton Silva, Saad Hafiz. Ignatius John Ferretil, Lucy Wang. I present the candidates for graduate certificate. No? I present the candidates for Master of Environmental Studies. Derek Jackson Hamley, Megan Esther Ure, Sasha Nicole McLeod. Jayalakshmi M. Sivanasan, Jin Soon Song, Laura Ariana Egan. I present the candidates for Master of Actuarial Science. Stephanie Abochi, Marco Carnosini, Conrad Theodore Coleman. Helen Coulterman, Pauline Glenn, Nikhil Kuntita. Hee Ju Kim, Ting Ting Yu, Aisha Chuck Ling Punjab. Almas Reinhoff, Kimberly Wright. I present the candidates for Master of Mathematics. Mohammed Yusuf Akaben Sorabi, Arish Al-Mutali, Jadid Ali. Josh Babin, Yash Akil Bhatt, Chris Krzysztof Borowski. Jonathan Germain, Devin Thomas Blue, Eugene E. Green. Maya Alicia Hariri, Richard G. Lin Hoot, Tejas Tajarikar. Murshid Ali Kuti Hassan, Wing Yan Lee, Dong Chen Lee. Jiao Wei, Andrew Ma, Sonia Michelle Marcus. Nicholas Adrian McNeely, Say Mahmoud Yadiev, Alan O'Hara. Trevor Seward, Ashmi Kaur Soin, Nathaniel Stevens. Jocelyn Tufts, Jenna Marie Boysen, Da-Peng Wang. Fei Wang, Xiaoyi Wang, Zhu Wang. Yao Xiao, Jin Zhang, Yunting Xu. Samaya Zangui. I present the candidates for Master of Science. Ravinda Kampaya, Yuhan Ma, Gregory Neal. Tarek Mohammed, Heather Primer, Kurt Matthew Schreiber. William Sim. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I present the candidates for Doctor of Philosophy. Ahmed Hussein Ahari. Shahadul Alam. Baba Alavatia. Mohammed Majed Al-Shawa. Brendan Peter Ames. Chitral Jaya Santa Angamana. Madi Asefi. Stephen James Bird. Bruce Bobier. Emre Salehi. Jeremy Clark. Jason Matthew Dockendorf. Ali Amamian. Brian Sumin Fan. Amir Mohammed Fazeli. Abdul Hamid Firuz. Bisan Gadar. Mario Bosu. There's an error in the book. The thesis title is Contracting Under Heterogeneous Beliefs. Jonathan Hackett. Jean-Paul Haddad. Mohammed Abdelmoghni Hamouda. Yasaman Hussein Kashi. Jennifer Sophia Ames. Amir Iravani. Igor Ivkovic. Kanwajit Kaur. Matthew Kennedy. Javad Kajapur. Dennis Kirchhoff. David Lee. Michael David Joseph Lynch. S. Rochelle Mader Monahan. Also the recipient of the Ahmed and Mina Chakma Awards for Exceptional Teaching by a Student. Claymore James Marshall. Hamid Riza Mohedi. Hassan Mustafa. Erica Judith Murray. Joe Naum Sawai. Mayapan Narayana. Femi George Olumofin. Rishikesh. Rami Fati Amin Goma Salam. Jason Selby. Jaho Seo. Mohsen Shahini. Tassim Shakir. David Melvin Snyder. Also the recipient for Outstanding Achievement in Graduate Studies in a doctoral program. Vidyapriya Srinivasan. Klaus Walter Stromer. Janice Lynn Thomas. Matthew Charles Till. David Andrew Ira Gibson Treadle. Wei Wan. Yanwei Wang. Mohammed Yiki Yazdanus. John Jun Su. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
Chancellor, I now request that you confer in absentia the various and several degrees upon those candidates who were approved by Senate but who were unable to be present at today's convocation.
Thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
The K.D. Fryer Gold Medal is awarded at Fall Convocation to the spring or fall B-Math graduate who best exemplifies high academic standing and good student citizenship. Extracurricular activities such as athletics, cultural activities, and student government are important considerations for the award. The K.D. Fryer Gold Medalist will have demonstrated, as an undergraduate, the commitment to scholastic endeavors and joy of participation in university life that characterized Dr. Fryer's own university experience. The recipient of the K.D. Fryer Medal for 2011 is Jeff Stanley, who graduated at the spring 2011 convocation with a double honors Bachelor of Mathematics degree in mathematical physics and pure mathematics. Unfortunately, he is unable to attend today's ceremony. However, in recognition of his remarkable academic achievements and his contributions to community activities in the Faculty of Mathematics and the University of Waterloo, Mr. Chancellor, I ask you to present the medal to Jeff Stanley in absentia.
Mr. Chancellor, members of Convocation, ladies and gentlemen. At each Convocation, the University of Waterloo is proud to acknowledge the recipients of the Alumni Gold Medal. For 40 years now, this special award has honored those undergraduate and graduate students who have strived for and achieved academic excellence by attaining the highest average in their faculty. Not only does this medal represent their hard work and dedication, but it symbolizes the ongoing and vital role of alumni in the life of the university. As Waterloo's newest alumni, we invite you to stay involved and proud of this fine institution. During spring convocation, each faculty honors its most distinguished undergraduate. 2 more outstanding students in a master's program and a doctoral program will receive this gold medal during today's fall convocation. Each medal is engraved with the university's name and shield, as well as the recipient's name and degree. This afternoon, 2 extraordinary students will join those who have been recognized for their exceptional accomplishments here at the University of Waterloo. Mr. Chancellor, as a graduate of the Faculty of Science at the University of Waterloo in 1987, I'm honored to present to you the 2011 recipient of the Alumni Gold Medal for a master's graduate, graduating today from the Faculty of Science with a Master's of Science in Physics, Anne Berlinski-Callan. Mr. Chancellor, I'm also honored to present to you the 2011 recipient of the Alumni Gold Medal for a doctoral graduate, graduating today from the Faculty of Mathematics with a PhD in Computer Science, Jeremy Clark.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe our brand new class of graduating class deserves a round of applause. I also wanted to thank those who remained here and respected the convocation ceremony of the others and allowed them to enjoy their convocation. Thank you very much. It's been a long afternoon, so I'm going to try to be brief. I want to leave a couple of thoughts with you before you leave today. We are all very proud of your achievements, but especially your professors, your supervisors, your faculty members who spent long time, many years, stayed with you and who helped you to get to where you are today. On behalf of all of us, but most importantly your professors and all the staff members here, I congratulate you again. We're very proud of you, but be proud of yourself too. Be proud of your achievements, and be proud of this institution. When you go, wherever you go, we will be watching your progress with pride, and please say that I'm a graduate of this wonderful university. Be proud of your institution. And make sure that the friendships you establish over the years, you cherish those friendships and continue. And make sure that you never cease to learn, because those who cease to learn, they've never learned anything. So this is just the beginning of a very exciting long journey. We congratulate you again, and this brings you to the end of our convocation ceremony. We're going to have, after the convocation ceremony procession leaves this auditorium, we have an informal reception on the other side of the gymnasium, and we hope to see you there and welcome you there. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.